Greetings and salutations and welcome to that Inventor Quick Tips video. In today's video we're just going to be doing a quick introduction to iParts and kind of what is the point of them and how they can be really beneficial to you. But before that, I'd just like to explain I'm upgrading the production quality of this channel. I've invested in getting Adobe Premiere so I can hopefully get a better quality video out to you guys. I've also means you don't get the whole black border, which has been irritating me, but I've kind of never been fussed about it so far, and I've decided I'm just going to bite the bullet and get an actual decent video editing software compared to native Movie Maker. I've also in the future will be changing my recording method from Screencast by Autodesk into something else, probably using an NVIDIA based solution. Right, without further ado, let's get to it. So iParts, what are they? Well, it's a way of using a generic, you can basically make a generic part and then you can then use your parameters to customize it. So let's just make a little box, which is probably the quickest way I can show you. So you see here we can define it out. Now if I just say length, let's say we equal it to 50, and then we make another one called width, and we make it equal to 40, and then we can just finish the sketch. And you can then extrude it, and let's say we make one called height, and we equal it to 60. So you see here we've just got a standard box. It's pretty plain, pretty simple, and that's not an iPart, that's just a standard part. Now if I then go into manage, create iParts, and then you see here you get these little keys, and if you click each key this will allow them then to be modified. And the thing is with iParts, it's fully customizable, so whilst it does include like user created parameters, you can also change properties such as textures, appearances, features, imates, threads, kind of whatever you really want it to do. You could say if it's this big, turn it red, if it's this big, make it blue. It's kind of really up to you how it goes. But then you just click OK, and you see here it then turns it into a little table, and that's really it. And let's just save that. So if I just call it iParts Demo 2, and there we go, it now saves it, and then we then just grab an assembly, click place, and now if I just type in iParts Demo 2, click open, now you see it then brings up this little box here. Now if you can then go into table, what you can do is if you click on the new part, you can now custom define whatever you want. So you see I can make a cube of 10 by 10 by 10, click new row, and you see that it's now defined kind of a new real object, and then you just click it, just click save, and that's kind of one thing already made for you. And so then now let's say you want to change it already back to 1, well then you can place 1, and let's say I want to make it, say I want to make something 50 by 60 by 30, new row, and yeah, you see it made a third preset, and you can do this as much as you want, and you just customize it to whatever you want it to be. That's the powerful thing about iParts. So if you want to make boxes, screws or whatever, you can just select it and customize it. It makes it that simple, and that is that's really it for iParts. It says not a lot to it, but it can very much develop into a very quick rabbit hole that can really be powerful and save you a lot of time. Instead of making a custom file, you just go, oh, I want a bit of tube, I want it to be this long and this big, of this diameter with this bore, and that's pretty much it. Bash it all in, and there you are, you've got your custom tube you need. So that's it for this video. Thank you for listening, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.